Okie dokie. Here we are, Nebuchadnezzar. Head back into the campaign. Now, last time we did the pre-pottery Neolithic A, so we'll head on to mission 2, Neolithic B. And this time we have to get a 900 population and 16 poor houses. People who lived in this period began intensively utilizing livestock. I quite like this little description. I remember when I first played through, I did read through them. I'll scroll through it so you can pause and read it if you wish. So we're here in Aswood or something. Don't know how to pronounce most of these things. A large ancient settlement located 50 kilometers from today's Damascus in Syria. The settlement was inhabited between 8,700 and 7,500 BC. Yes. Right. We'll carry on. We'll stick to normal difficulty. In the easier difficulties, you just have less taxes and a few buffs, bonuses. Pay less for things and get more for stuff. And the harder version, obviously, is the other way around. Right. Okie dokie. After a long search, you finally find a place suitable for your new settlement. In addition to the fertile soil, there are also many grazing animals in the vicinity. In fact, seeing them, you begin to wonder whether hunting them really is the best one could do. Let's try something different. And here's our tutorial friend. Grow a larger and more prosperous city. He's already built a few houses. Now I'm going to get rid of these things. I don't know if there's a quick way of doing this, but last time I remember them being stuck there for ages. And even I was shouting at my video to get rid of them. I've also changed the resolution to 4K. So we'll see how we play out. So we're looking to get a population of 900. And we're looking for 16 houses. He has actually made 16 houses, but these are sort of shacks rather than actual houses, so they'll need to be upgraded. So, first we need to find the current needs. Click on a house. Aha, yes. Here we can see there's level 1 house, which is just literally when you build them. And then to get to the next level, you need bread and some milk, which I'm sure he'll be helping us achieve. So, all goods are distributed using sellers that work in markets. Build 1 market. Me clicking on these buttons down here will happen a lot because I can never remember where anything is. Excellent. Now I can tell you more about how the slots work. Okay. Okay. This slot performs... A work building will never do anything on its own. Instead, they each have several slots which can be occupied by a specific profession. This slot then performs the designated work. To assign a worker to a slot, use the plus button and then select the type of slot you want to use. Okay, so, oh I see, this is the thing we had before, yes, I see what they're referencing. Either a seller or a hauler in this case. Each slot requires a certain number of workers. Workers displayed in the bottom left-hand corner. I see, so it's 20 out of 20 workers. Current unemployment level is up here. 93 unemployment, 93% unemployment. Hire 1 bread seller and 1 milk seller. So seller of bread and seller of milk. We've already got 2 haulers. Looking super happy with their job. You can now see that the new warning has appeared above the market, but we can ignore it for now. We'll get to that in a moment, and I believe there's no route set. Right, build 1 farm with wheat fields, 2 bakeries, and 1 livestock farm with goat part. Wow, okay, right. 1 bread and 1 milk. So off you go. Okay, can you dismiss this? I tried right-clicking, but it doesn't seem to... Okay, so we've got to show him what we learned in the last video, and firstly, we'll do a bakery because. Why not? So I think I'll put the bakery here, and in the bakery we already have people baking bread and someone to haul it, and what they'll do is they'll run along here back with their bread. Now I can't remember if... Oh, that's quite handy actually, I remember this now, yes. I can't remember if when you put these farms down, whether livestock farms need the greenery or not. And the green section is a section where you can plant your fields. The blue space needs to have the buildings contained within it that you can transport to. So here, for example, is fine to put it down, but I think we'll put it out here. They all need roads, so we'll get a dirt road. We'll run that up here, and I think that's enough. And then you have to add your fields, and that will make us some bread. I think we chose. Oh no, we chose livestock. So let's see what we get if we do it all like that. I think that's too many, so if we do another shepherd, yes, there we are, we get more. Ah, I see, right, and this shepherd, so because we've got most of the land covered in fields or pasture, each shepherd has 18, 18, 18, and this guy only has 11 of the 18 spaces, so he has an easier life. Next one, we need to put down a crop farm, and I think we'll do the same thing. We'll probably just pop it here. We'll get a road. There's a little symbol that tells us we need a road. And we need some crop fields, which are here. Or wheat fields, I should say. I can't remember if they actually work on those sorts of spaces. Let's put it all over the place. We'll see what we get. I suspect, see these light, sort of slightly lighter coloured ones. I suspect that means they aren't actually going to work, because I seem to remember that the spaces with dirt on them are not fertile, so you don't get anything from those. We'll add another couple of guys. Yeah, we'll just delete this guy for now. So, we need to transport at least one bread and one milk to the market, so off we go. Well, I'm pretty sure we've got some milk in the market, although... Oh, that's a bakery. We have 10 milk. But now we need some bread. So, these guys will harvest some wheat. They'll take it to the bakers. There we are, it says there, moving in some wheat. And once the bakers have some wheat, there we go, look, you'll see it slowly consume and slowly create bread. It's a lovely process-driven game. Very nice. A little swig of the tea. And I think the walker aspect is quite nice, because once your city fills up, you tend to get, you know, lots of busy walkers all over the place. And there's our bread. Right, so excellent. But how will we know that our production can cover the demand? Open the advisor tab, which looks like a pile of money, or a graph, in fact. There we go. Right, so here you'll find an estimate of the current annual production and consumption of each type of good in your city. These estimates assume that each slot has enough workers and that there are no transport delays, which is quite unlikely. Quite often there's a transport delay. Here you can also find current annual production and consumption, as well as current efficiency. Since even a well-working transport system can experience minor fluctuations, I recommend keeping a small reserve in production. Okay, so, well, obviously wheat is a little ropey here, but I don't think that matters because bread is 100%, and milk doesn't seem to have anything going on here. No production currently. I don't know why that's happening. We'll see. But now, let's go back to the warning we saw above the markets. Okay, unlike haulers, the sellers don't work automatically. They follow a route set by the player. Yes, they do. I remember this. This is probably quite a fun part of the game, really. So you have to click on these little checkpoints, and then they run up like that and round there. They can come back to there. And that will then set them off walking. You can see them walking around, in fact, this person here. And they'll deliver their bread to each of the houses. And then you can also copy. So, yes, here it says this button will always use copy the route. So, you click this button. Copy this route into this route. Nope. Copy this route into this route. Nope, I should read that thing, really. This button says you copy the route. Right, so we click the plus and copy it to here. Right, so now, does this person have that route? Oh, have I messed up here? I've messed up, haven't I? I've copied the wrong route over. Right, so let's start again. Route to there, to there, to there. And then, so that's that route. And then that route doesn't have a route. So if we click plus onto here. Now, why can I do this? Right. Oh, I've done it. I think I had to press the plus button here, and then I see, because it flashes. Look, click the plus button, click onto there. God, that was harder than it needed to be. Right. You should now see, well, not harder because of the game, but harder because I was just being pretty useless. You should now see your houses gradually receive bread and milk. Each house that receives both resource will increase its level and be able to accommodate new inhabitants. There we go. It says here, important note, in most cases you won't be able to satisfy the needs of a whole block of housing during the first round of sellers. That's quite true. But once they pass, so say she's carrying milk around and drops it off at these first few houses, obviously the next time they go around they don't need milk because they've already had a drop of milk until that runs out, and then the latter houses will get that run of milk. As for the mission, you did great. The mission will complete as soon as all the houses level up. Well, that was very easy. With a tutorial involved, I say very easy. It was very difficult to work out how to do the routes. But in case you want to figure it out yourselves, you need to click on copy this route and then onto the plus. No, you need to click the plus to add a checkpoint, and then you add all the checkpoints by clicking that route. There we go. That is the way to do it. Click the plus for the route you're trying to create, and then copy it using the flag. Finally. Right, I'll probably forget that in the next episode, so... Right, we're just waiting for another 2 inhabitants and a few more level ups. It says you can increase the time, which I think was E for a 4 times boost. And there we go. Oh no, not there we go. People are leaving the city. You could not provide your people with the expected living conditions. Oh dear. Right. Show me where. Well, we know where. In the city. So they're off. Sounds like we need to make some more stuff. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Oh, people are coming back. I think this button says show this event only in the side panel. I think that's probably a good idea. It happens quite frequently to my cities. Now, I don't know if it's the fact that we're not creating enough stuff. But we'll get rid of this lad. Maybe we'll put another hauler in, but there's no work for the haulers. What are we lacking anyway? We're lacking bread. Oh, are there enough bakers? Let's make a little baker. I think that's probably a good idea. 3 bakers. I mean, there are definitely some ratios and things in this game. Another thing I did before was I put one of the routes a different way round. I don't know if that matters at all. But it seemed to be a good idea. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more houses to upgrade. We've got 5 houses to upgrade now. Hoping that the next few rounds we'll get there. We can increase the time a bit. Let's see how quickly we can get along. We've got a new harvest of bread coming, a new harvest of wheat coming in. So hopefully there's bread makers, the old bakers. We'll get there. We've got a little flashing livestock thing. A farmer should build pastures. Even shepherds. Each shepherd can only tend a limited number of pastures per year. Yes, that's the same as the other one. We've just got, what have we got? 2 more houses to upgrade. Don't leave. I would have thought for a tutorial mission this would have happened a little bit quicker. I feel like they should have got you to build maybe another baker or something, or let's have a little look what they're missing. Yeah, bread still. I feel like we'll get some bread shortly, so we'll just need another harvest probably to come in. I suppose that's why it told you to... There we go, now of course that one's gone. And that's the one, finally, we're there. Right, well, mission 2 complete. Not too difficult so far. It certainly gets a bit harder. But currently, we're doing okay with learning the systems. And we'll crack on with episode 3 very shortly. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that little bell notification so you know when I'm next doing a video. And I would love to know what your experience of Nebuchadnezzar has been, whether you've played it, whether you haven't. So bang me a comment down below, and it'd be good to hear from you. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye for now.